Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. A very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing extremely well, sir. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for
Uh-huh.
asking. And where are you from?
I'm from Kerala. And what about
Kerala.
you?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. I'm from Telangana.
Telangana. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
both are from southern part of India.
yes, but I was born and raised in Delhi. So you can call me half North Indian and half South Indian. I am from Kerala, but I was born and raised in Delhi.
Okay.
Uh,
Currently, you're from Delhi or Kerala? Currently.
Currently, I'm living in Kerala itself. So I was in Delhi for about 25 years, and since last 5 years, I'm here, back to my roots.
Oh, it means and your education and
Yes,
all
everything.
education in Delhi.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything happened in Delhi, and after I got married, I settled here in Kerala. And my parents are
Okay.
still living there in Delhi.
Delhi. So
Yeah,
you lived in Delhi and also you're living in Kerala.
yeah,
So can you compare both places and which place is good to live and atmosphere and
right.
anything in
I prefer Kerala over Delhi mainly because of you already know about pollution levels that are high in Delhi, and second reason being the extreme climatic conditions there. So it's pretty cold there during freezing cold in December to around February, and then it gets extremely hot, scorching hot in the month of April to about June. So I am someone who likes to stay in a very moderate climate that you see in the southern parts of India. I don't like to stay there in Delhi anymore. So I guess that was one of the reasons why I shifted here. So what about you, sir? Did you also, have you been living in Telangana for all your life, or did you get a chance to move out or stay in some other city as well?
uh, I born and brought up in Telangana, but I didn't
Okay.
get chance to live in any northern parts.
Okay. So you're born and raised in
Yes.
Telangana itself, right?
Yes,
Yes.
and my educational and all are completed here itself.
Okay. So are you living in the same city or are you working or maybe doing higher education in some other city?
Yes, actually, I'm from a village and my parents live in a village.
Okay.
Currently, I'm staying very near to Hyderabad.
Okay. So which part of Telangana do you live in or which is your city?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad is where you are right now, no? But where are you originally from? Your native town or city?
Yeah, Yadagiri Gutta, Yadadri.
Yadadri.
Yadadri Temple. Yes. Do you know
Okay.
Yadadri Temple? It's very
No,
famous here.
uh,
Very famous.
unfortunately, unfortunately, I've never been to Telangana or even Andhra Pradesh, so I don't know much about the place. But I've heard a
Oh,
couple of major places from my learners like you. A lot of my learners
oh.
here on EnglishYaari are from Telangana and Andhra, so I know a couple of places, but I've never been
Or do
to
you
any
do you
of
have
them.
any plans in future to visit Telangana? Do you
I
have
love
any plans?
traveling, so nothing as of now. But yes, in future I would love to go to Hyderabad if I get a chance. Mainly to have, to taste food that we get there, especially Hyderabadi biryani. I've been hearing so much about it,
Yes.
but I've
Yes.
never got a chance to taste it. So I'll definitely want to try it out.
Yeah, it's very special whenever
Hmm.
if you hear a word about Hyderabad and all will talk about first of all they
Yeah,
will talk about Hyderabad biryani.
yeah,
That
that's the
much
first thing
famous
that.
throughout
Uh-huh.
the world. Hyderabad biryani is very famous throughout the world. And one more
Right,
thing, here we have halim also. You can taste whenever you
right.
visit uh, uh, chicken biryani and followed by halim, and it also
Okay.
tastes very well.
Halim is also chicken, or is it something else?
Yes. Yeah, chicken and spices. They use,
Ah,
yeah, they make with chicken and spices. They use
ah,
spices to make halim.
okay,
Yeah, all
okay.
type of spices.
But what exactly is Halim? Is
Yeah, I
it
know.
start?
It's
Yeah,
a thing like it's look like a what we call we have upma, right? It's
right.
look like upma. huh?
Okay. Uh-huh.
But it made up of chicken and
Okay.
spices.
It's like crushed or mashed chicken
Yeah, yeah,
pieces,
fresh
right?
chicken, not
Uh,
chicken pieces, and they will make into those how it upma. No pieces in upma, right?
right.
That
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Understood.
that
Okay. It will
yeah,
be very tiny, tiny pieces, right? Almost crushed, right?
yes, fully.
Uh-huh. Okay. Understood.
Give me 1 second. I will show you the pic of
Uh-huh.
Halim, and you can
Okay.
easily understand. So one
Okay.
second, and able to explain. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
see like this.
Oh, it looks like creamy.
Yes, yes,
Is it like soup, but creamier than a soup, right?
yes. It's thick. No, it's not
Thick.
like soup,
It's
but
very thick.
it's looking like very thick. Yeah,
Ah, okay. I've never
you
tried
should
it. I would
taste.
love to.
You should taste once.
Hmm.
It's
Okay,
like this.
definitely. Uh-huh.
So how to
So,
explain about this? Actually, when you asked about Halim,
mhm,
I didn't get much words to explain. And how you already you saw the picture, and how you will
right.
explain whenever any person asks you about Halim.
Right. Uh-huh. So the thing is, since I don't know about the flavor, I'll rely on the visual aspect of it. Okay. So
Sure.
I'll say that it has a very thick pasty texture to it. Thick pasty texture, right? It's very creamy. Does it have cream in it?
Yeah.
Cream. So you can say it's
Hmm.
very creamy texture, and
They
it
use
has.
pure ghee also. Ghee.
Ah, okay. And what about, is it a main dish or do you accompany it with some sort of a bread to go with it? What is its usual?
No, we'll take directly. We don't need
Ah,
to mix with any bread or any item.
okay.
We take
So,
spoon and we'll have this.
okay. So you can say the
Yes.
same thing. You don't need any side breads or rice to go with
Yes.
it. You can have it on its own. And it is very
Yes.
thick in texture. It's very creamy and it has a lot of flavor. It's flavorsome and it has all the right spices. Right.
Yes.
So I'm trying to explain it the way that I saw it, but I'll have to taste it to find better words to describe it. But I hope you got the idea. Yeah.
Sorry, come again.
Yeah, so I hope you got the idea as to how you can
Yes.
describe it to anyone. You can say that it doesn't have big pieces to it, it doesn't have any chunks, it has very mashed or crushed chicken pieces to it. Right.
Yes.
So that's how you can explain it. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, what is your favorite dish? Is it halim or is it chicken biryani, Hyderabadi biryani?
Mm, actually, I don't compare, but both are delicious. And if
Ah,
I both are delicious, but especially Halim, they serve in Ramjan days only. Generally,
oh,
we have Ramjan
okay.
days, right? Already
Yeah,
Ramjan days started.
right. Yes,
During
I.
the Ramjan feast, it's
Okay.
yeah, they serve in all type of big restaurants. You don't get Halim all time. It's a festival dish
Oh,
generally.
understood. Uh-huh.
Yes,
So
but
I will
yeah,
also
365 days we get biryani in Hyderabad, but Halim.
understood. So Halim is something that you'll only find in the month of Ramadan. Right.
Yes, Ramadan.
Um, is it Ramadan or Ramadan?
Uh, Actually, generally here we call Ramjan actually.
Ramzan.
RAMZAN Ramjan Ramjan.
Right, right, Ramzan. Ah,
Yeah,
okay. So I thought Ramzan, and what's the final day? Final day is called as Eid ul Fitr, right?
yeah, I
Eid
think
ul,
so. Actually, I'm not aware of that.
right,
Yeah.
understood. So I thought maybe, since you're talking about Halim and all the details, maybe I thought you might have friends who might
Yeah,
be
I have.
from,
Yes, I
yeah?
have. Yeah, I have
Oh,
friends from the
uh,
community, and
right.
on that day they invite. Generally they invite me, and I generally go there, and I have this type of dish, and followed
Right.
by sweet also. They cook delicious semia on that day.
Ah,
Do you
right.
know
Semia
semia? I think
payasam, right? Semia
yes, semia
payasam.
paisam. Semia
Right.
paisam.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Paisam as in kheer that is called in North
Yes.
Indian states. right?
Kheer also.
And in English, I guess we can call it pudding, but it's not actually pudding, right? People call it as pudding, or some people might even call it porridge, but it's not exactly that. It's something that is, local to Indian culture, so we don't really have a exact word for it in English.
Yes.
So payasam is something that we call here in
I
Malayalam
think
too.
across India, if we call, we have payasam, every Indian may understand,
But
might
towards the
understand.
north, it's
Payasam.
kheer.
Kheer, okay.
Yeah, in the South Indian states, it's payasam. But in Northern Indian
Payasam.
states, they don't know payasam at all. They know it as
Uh-huh.
kheer. Yeah.
Okay. But when I attend a few tutors from North and when I say about payasam, somewhat they are understanding. Okay, we know
Ah,
payas, kind of sweet, like
right.
that they are
Perhaps
saying.
that could be because we meet a lot of South Indian learners here and they might have talked about it. Perhaps that's how maybe they
Might
have
be.
an idea.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but
maybe.
having lived in Delhi for so many years, I've never heard payasam there from any North Indians. They know it as kheer.
Oh, great. And you lived in Delhi, and when it comes to the study part, and most of the students go to Delhi to take, coaching for civils, especially.
Right.
Delhi is famous for civils coaching,
So,
right? And
yes.
didn't you look at that in that path?
No, I was never interested in following or pursuing UPSC. In fact, I used to live close by to UPSC coaching centers. I used to live in Mukherjee Nagar area, near to that area, and these coaching centers were just about 5 minutes away from my home. So, nonetheless, I was never interested in following UPSC. I always wanted to be a teacher. So, right after I completed my bachelor's and master's in English, I completed my B.Ed and then I started working as a teacher. So, I never really thought about UPSC. I never even attempted any. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? You seem to be a very
Yes,
um,
jovial, I think.
yeah, very jovial and very light-hearted person. um you're smiling, which usually you don't see places.
Actually,
Right.
I learned many things from English from tutors, many tutors, and especially we have a tutor named Titus, EnglishYaari. Also, he is from EnglishYaari,
Right.
and yeah, he many times he explained me how how you should face a camera, how you should be in front of camera when you are speaking with tutors or when you are speaking with any audience. And so I learned
Ah,
many things from English Arif platform.
oh, that's great. And I can see that improvement then, because I can see you smiling. I can see that you have a good, pleasant personality that is reflecting. So that means Mr. Titus's feedback actually worked for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Right. And I can see that having a good impact on your communication as well. Like I said, you have a good presence, a screen presence as well. Nice smile that you have. This is actually good. A lot of times, yes, I also have to tell my learners to smile because it has a good impact on your audience too. And I liked how you
yes,
initiated conversation, right? Which is actually again good. I think it must be something that your former tutors must have told you, right?
yes,
That you need to
yeah,
initiate conversations to show that confidence, right? So this is
yeah.
something that now I am seeing in you, right? So in today's
Actually,
session, yes.
I'm trying to follow the feedbacks of tutors. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
just trying.
And you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
So far, I'm only seeing the positives. I am not finding a lot of areas that you have to work on. Right. So now I need some time to figure out the feedback for today's class because all I'm seeing is all the positive things. Because
Yeah,
I
sure.
can see how you are actually working on your communication. Yeah? So in today's class, it talks about your guilty pleasures. Is it something that
Yeah,
you want to talk about? Yeah?
sure. We'll
Oh,
go for.
okay. So, did you get a chance to go through the session notes? Are you aware about what guilty pleasures mean?
Yeah, just I am aware of that. I
Okay.
didn't go, throughout the session. I just, looked it. That.
Looked at it. Okay,
Yeah.
understood. So, so now when we talk about guilty pleasures, it's something that we do, but at the same time we feel guilty about it, right? So, for
Yes. Yes.
instance, if you ask me, my guilty pleasure, it would be to spend too much time in front of screens. So apart from these classes that I am taking, I am also spending a lot of time on my phone. So this is something that is my guilty pleasure. I want to get rid of it. So what about you? Do you have any guilty pleasures?
Yes, I have plenty, but I will
Uh-huh.
share one or two. And the first one is, I sit with my friends, and we speak for a long time, and we don't see the time how much it is, and
Right,
that is one of the guilty pleasures. And
right.
when I can tell you one example. And yesterday at 9 p.m., and
Uh-huh.
I sat with my friends, and we speaking together almost up to 12, up to
Right.
12. But
Oh,
what we speak, and
uh-huh.
we don't speak on any subject, we don't speak about studies, and we just speak on regular matters, like related to films and related to gossips. And
Understood. Oops.
yeah.
Yeah, just yes.
Yes.
So you were talking about films, right? Films and all the things that are going on and about, right? So,
Yes, and yesterday we won the match against New Zealand.
right. So are
Yeah, we
you
spoke about that
uh,
also.
are you a fan of cricket matches? Do you watch them often?
Being an Indian, our Indian team is playing for our India, so always, I support our team, and
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah.
I used to be an ardent fan of cricket. I used to watch it a lot back when I was in college or when I was in school. But once that generation of cricket players were, retired, so I mean to say about Dravid or Sachin Tendulkar, Yuvraj, that whole bunch.
Saurav Ganguly,
Yes,
Virendra Sehwag,
yes,
Mohammad
that
Kaif.
whole bunch. When they retired, I kind of gradually lost my interest in watching cricket. I don't know a lot of cricketers who are playing as of now. I know just in the
Okay.
current generation, I just like a few of cricketers, like. Who's that bowler? Bumrah. I like Bumrah. I
Bumrah.
like,
Okay.
yes. So
Yeah.
if I have to pick bowlers, then it would be Bumrah, Shami. These are the
Shami.
two that
Yeah.
I like, and
Great.
Shami and one more. What was his name?
Bowler or
Mm,
batsman?
bowler.
I can help you. Bowler.
Bowler.
Mohammad Sami. Or Hardik Pandya, all-rounder Jadeja, Hardik
Uh,
Pandya.
no.
Uh,
He's a Muslim player, and
um, he's playing now, Shami, and
yes, yes. I can't recall his name.
is he in current? I think is he in current squad? Is he playing?
Actually, I don't know about the current squad. He's
Sure.
unmarried. He's a bachelor that I know. Plus, he is a
Uh-huh.
Muslim player. And
Oh, Siraz, Mohammad Siraz.
yes, Siraj.
He's an
Yes.
Hyderabad player, and currently he's not playing for India, and
Oh,
actually he's not in squad.
oh, okay. I didn't know that about him. He
Uh,
was there in the last World Cup that was
yes,
there, right?
2020, in 2020, 2020 World Cup.
24, 24, right?
Yeah, and I'm
24.
not
The
telling the
20.
year name. I'm
Oh,
telling T20 World Cup, 20
acha.
overs
Okay.
World Cup.
Understood.
It
Understood.
happened in 24.
Right.
It
Okay.
happened in 24. Yeah,
Yes.
Mohammad Siraz.
Oh, so how come he's no longer playing or he's not in the squad? Was he not selected or is he taken down
No,
because of
not selected.
injuries?
Yeah, something like that. He's playing for India, and we can see him in future also. But in
Uh,
current squad, he is not playing.
it's
That's
not there. Okay.
yeah.
Yes, I was
Currently,
talking
Champions
about
Trophy is
Siraj.
going on. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, understood.
Here also, since he is he's in the squad of the World Cup team. We won World Cup, right? T20 World Cup. So in
Hmm.
Telangana government, gave offered him Group One officer job, and
Oh, okay.
Group
And did
One.
he accept it?
Yeah, he accepted it, and a big flat in Hyderabad also government offered him.
Oh, okay. That's actually good. I mean, yes, cricketers are revered here. They are worshipped here. And when you win some
Yes,
as big as a World Cup, you're definitely given a lot of perks associated with the job,
yes,
right? Uh, so
100%.
I didn't really realize how fast the time went by. I was actually shocked when I saw the feedback timer on my screen. I didn't realize that 25 minutes were almost up.
Oh,
It just feels
sure.
like we just started off a conversation, right?
Yes, same here.
So now, since it's feedback time, coming to
Sure.
the way that you spoke, I'm happy with the way that you're currently doing, and your fluency is good enough, and the way that your non-verbal skills are looking. Like I said, you have a very pleasant smile, and you're quite confident. There are not a lot of filler sounds. The only thing that I found in today's session where you can work or improve on is your eye contact, because usually when you are the one who is speaking, I see that your eyes are wavering a lot, right? It moves here and there, especially when when you are trying to think of something new. So if you see, right now I am talking to you like this, right? Now what is the kind of idea that you get when I start looking here and there? It kind of gives you perhaps the idea that I'm one, that perhaps I'm not interested in the session. That's what the person might think, right? The audience. Second one, that maybe you are not finding the right words to speak. Or third one is when a person might be underconfident. These are the three scenarios in which a person tends to look away from the screen, or they don't maintain eye contact. So, best way to maintain eye contact would be to, let's say, if you're trying to look for the right word and you need time, and looking at the other another person's face might be a little bit uncomfortable for you, then you can focus on something behind me, maybe on the wall, so that it gives the
Sure.
idea that you're still looking at me. Huh?
Yeah.
So you
I
can
learnt a
try
new
doing
point.
that.
Actually, this is the new point. Surely I will follow.
Okay. Because if you notice, right now I am talking to you, I'm maintaining eye contact, right? Once in a while, yes, I might look away from the screen, right? Because it comes with the conversation. But if it's too much, then the idea is that perhaps I might not feel the session more engaging, right? So when we are in a conversation, the other person should feel that, you are giving your 100% of your time to the person. You're giving your full
Yes.
attention. So that comes with good eye contact. Yeah? Second thing is the difference between speak and talk. So, is there any difference between speak and talk, or can we use it interchangeably?
No, there is a little difference in it.
Right. So, when you said that yesterday you were speaking with your friends up till 12 a.m., there, speak will not be the right word. You were talking with them, right?
Yes, I was
So the
talking.
yes. So the difference is talk involves two people having a dialogue together, whereas
Yes,
speak
yes.
means one person is predominantly taking over
Giving a
charge.
speech. Yes,
Yeah, it's more like a speech, right?
speech. Yes,
Yes. So when I give you your feedback, I would be the one speaking because I am in charge. You are just, listening to me. But right now we are in a conversation. We are talking to each other. Yeah. So
yes.
that's the difference. So these are the only two things that I wanted to clarify and I wanted to
Yeah,
work on.
great. But you are saying two, but those two are big for me. I learned one thing and eye contact, and you gave a tip also. And when you are not getting words, and you can see backside of the tutor or backside of the person who are facing you, and that one is very good. And I will implement it. And the next one, you said next two feedback is
Speak
what?
and talk. Speak and talk. Just
Yeah,
the
speak and
difference
talk.
there.
It's speak and talk. Yeah, surely I will remember that. Yesterday I
Right.
was talking with my friends 9 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Right. Perfect. The same confusion happens with listen and hear. Then
Listen and hear.
listen and hear. Then we have see, look, and watch.
Yeah,
So these three, again, these are, very interchangeably used words, but at times it might not fit in the right context. So for instance, when I say that I am hearing what you're saying, doesn't mean that I'm listening to you. Hearing
yes,
means just because I have right
just
now while I'm
yes.
talking to you, I can hear the music that is being played near by my home.